Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? This is Mark Bozon. With me is Matt Cassimcina, the reviewer from MadWorld. We're here to give you guys a level walkthrough of the courtyard found in the Mad Castle.
Right, and you might be noticing here there's no announcers. Today, Bozon and I are going to be the announcers because otherwise we'd just be talking over each other.
Yep, they're hilarious, but we're going to take them out right now, and just take a look at the game. So we're in the courtyard. As you can see, I just impaled a mummy/zombie in the head.
Yeah, by the way, this is a level that's more of an arena-style level, so you get to an area and just fight enemies forever. You're not really progressing too much through a stage.
Yeah, I wanted to show here, though, you can actually jab up to 5 of these things through somebody's head. So that's pretty cool, and you can see in the bottom right there, it says hardcore violence right now with 40,000, up to 50,000. That's kind of how you add in, your multiplier. So the more stuff you do to somebody, then you pull off a move like here, bam, like throw a, I missed, sorry. Throw a pumpkin on his head, and then you chuck him into something and you get more points for that.
Exactly, and the combo system, while, this is kind of cool, it's pretty much as deep as it gets. You don't really have any more layers than that.
Right.
I think that's maybe one of the bigger gripes of the game, but it's still hella fun.
Yeah, there's also specific objects. Like you can see this guy, he's got the pumpkin. Oh, we got a mini-boss. I'll hold that thought. So throughout the levels, you get different mini-bosses or different characters come in. And this is one that's actually really kind of specific to the courtyard area, because this is a guy who actually, I don't even interact with him too much on this playthrough, but he'll come in when like the zombies grab onto you, then he'll come in and deliver a huge attack.
And kill you in one hit.
And basically, yeah, he can knock off like almost half, I think.
If you're caught up in an enemy when he fights you, he can actually kill you in one hit, which is crazy. Yeah.
So, I mean, in this mode that we're in right now, yeah, he's just telling you, watch out, he'll grab you. In this mode, that is a ridiculous amount. In hard mode, that stuff happens all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you only see this character in this level. He doesn't appear anywhere else in the game.
You see that 4-kill extreme violence, 241,000, I think it said in the bottom. So that's a ridiculous amount. And since the whole game is based on getting these score combos, you can see I unlocked something right away when I did that. So there's some goodies to check out. I think I'm going to make my way over to him.
You can see Bose just went for a punch there and he missed the guy. And what you really want to be doing more than not is to be locking onto enemies. But the problem with that is, Bose just did it right there. The problem with that is that it's hard actually, because you can't just tap the button to lock on. You actually have to hold it for a second and then it catches the lock.
Right. Once you get a guy caught up, I think there's a little bit later in the video, I just combo the crap out of a guy, and it works fine. But it's, getting that thing started, getting the guy in front of you, and sometimes can be a hassle to knock on. Here's an example of an environment kill. Pretty cool.
There are plenty of those.
So I put the pumpkin head on him, and so I got extra points. You can see there's 2 little icons in there.
Exactly, and they're not just these type of items. You'll find everything in the game from cash to trash, in fact, that'll make enemies vomit, so you can take them down while they're vomiting.
Right. In this one, there's chunks of meat, which I think you'll see a little bit later. Oh, here we go.
Goose back.
Yep, this now, he actually didn't have a chance to attack me in that first area. It's more kind of like a teaser. So now he's skating around, if you can hear him. There he is. And I think he gets a couple of cheap shots on me. There's one right there. Look at half my bar off. I wasn't even
shot. That was horrible. You should have blocked that. There's no
well,
block.
There is no block. There's a backflip, but I screwed up the backflip. So I think we hit him with a couple here and get him out.
So you can see also you can vertical or horizontal chainsaw swipe, and that comes in handy.
Yep. There's another wall of spikes there. A lot of the things in the game kind of fit into certain categories. Here, I'll chuck them, boom, impales. That's the same as like in one of the earlier levels. You see a bus, and you can hit him on the bus. And I think here, if I hit him with I hit him with a tree already earlier. They're all kind of the same impale design, right? So you can walk up and you can do like the grab them and shove them on against the wall a few times in a row. Right. And that's pretty common. Yeah, I'm trying to work this guy from finisher.
So that's what you do. You stun enemies, and then you can hit the B button to finish them off. And
try to do
those are really stylish and really bloody.
I like that broke the window, by the way. That's like a little subtle thing you don't normally mention. Oh, accidentally cut that.
Accidentally, I'm sorry.
But yeah, you can hit A or B to kind of do finishers. The A is usually where you're seeing
another environmental
kind of spin in circles and throw them. This is beautiful. I love it.
I like the way the moon's so close.
Yep.
So close. Bam.
I love it. So we showed that in the earlier music video too. It's just so funny, like obviously just over the top.
Yeah, they just have fun with it. This guy here is a bastard little scissor boy.
Yep. And you can see he's standing around. So people are saying, yeah, it's not. Oh, hold
he's
on.
He's going to pay hard.
Hold the phone. We gotta just
this. Some people might be annoyed by all the shaking that appears to be going on, but it actually works really well, and it's not overused.
No. So we unlocked something in the Mayhem dispenser. That's a delicious onion that I probably should eat right now because I just got killed.
Oh, whoopsie.
Sorry about that. But, I mean, you can look at it, people say, look at this. See the guy even on the right there, he's just standing around. In hard mode, that is certainly not the case. And as you saw, that one guy just got a quick hit on me. There he did again. That's a pretty large amount of damage they do when they do kind of come after you. But in normal mode, it is a little easier.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know, they definitely set things up as props for your mayhem. These guys are chowing
like
down
this
on
right
food. They're just waiting perfectly for this move.
And you die.
Beautiful.
There's also, there's tons of environmental kills in the game. So, depending on the level you're in, that's all going to change. So even if you are using your chainsaw again and again, as you advance your levels, you're going to get very level-specific kills.
Yep, there's a full health with a happy onion. Could use that earlier.
You know what we need up in this house is some piranha action. We need it fast.
Hold on, I'm about to take out the trash can. You can see, look at this guy, perfectly just lines up himself. I mean, it's there so that,
Bam.
You can get the enjoyment of chucking a couple guys in there.
And you do get, obviously, more points by nailing multiple
Correct.
guys.
Here, let's find a baddie. Oh, and right in. Reminds me of the Amazon. That was a fun trip. True story, there were mummies when I went on my vacation.
New weapon acquired.
We do. We have a golf club. I think I'm going to use it for a minute here. I kind of got carried away, so we're going to do a quick clip here in a second. But you can see at least let's see if I can do it. There we go. Grab the guy, throw him down on the ground. You get this little arc meter, and when you
Go to
swing,
town.
boom, knock the little barrel out of the way there.
Just
And it gives
knock
him some
those
more
heads
health.
right off.
I do. Love it, man. Golf. Also, what's interesting? Do you see how I brought him back to that same corner right there?
Yeah.
So there are little areas in each world where they're kind of like hot spots like that. So if you do a finisher, it's going to bring you in the same general area.
Yeah.
But it's just a great way of kind of making sure the camera doesn't screw up.
That's kind of a hint of golf to come, by the way.
Yeah,
that Bose just did.
Here's that was regular melee, and here's a big swing. Bam.
Bam.
Knock him out. You can knock a dude's head off, too, with that move. So it's pretty delicious.
It's quite.
So we just did a little cut real quick, because I get a little carried away with it, as I normally do. Kill a guy, and I think we're going straight into the event.
We'll just let the Black Baron intro this, yeah?
Yeah.
Look here, the pit named Black Baron's out there. Ain't much for the sport, but seeing as how y'all like hitting them little white things, I present to you Band Golf.
Nice. So you get a little intro there. It's not activated yet, though, so you can see on the mini-map there's a little star. I'll run to it, kicks it off, and now the Baron's going to do his thing again. Intro the challenge for us.
I love this guy.
Oh, man. I love the lady. She will be my bride.
She's nice, too. She doesn't say much, though.
Just don't go asking the Bishop of Blood and Carnage to carry for your ass, punk-ass bitch. Now, y'all want to get your game on, all you got to do is take this here Bloodbath Challenge Club and tee off on some motherfucker's fat-ass dome. We place target rings all over the place, and if you succeed in giving any one of them head, so to speak, you gonna be doing fine. So put on your knee-highs, bitch, and punch your motherfucking stuff.
Yes, there she is.
Oh, hey, baby. Now, look here, you going for the wrong club now. But you always did have a sweet stroke.
There's no sexual innuendos to be had in this game, by the way.
No, 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 God!
And I love this. Nice. Do a little pose. Look at that. Oh,
That's nice. And the Black Baron is gone again.
dream woman. Yeah,
He's always enthusiastic and optimistic about her.
He is. So now we've got 3 minutes. Again, we're not going to show the entire challenge. I think I showed about the first half of it here. But you can see basically guys are automatically there for your hitting delight. And you grab them and try and golf them through these.
Of course, there are
these areas.
multipliers with the rings, too. There's 3 setups of rings, and if you get them all, you get more points.
Yeah, so this example, this is the kind of stuff that's available multiplayer. So you play multiplayer, you can get a friend, you go split screen, you go into things like this. The main mode isn't, unfortunately. But, I mean, this stuff is really cool, and there's a lot of them. I mean, every level usually has 1 or 2 at least.
Yeah, I think there's something like 12 different games you can play in the multiplayer, and it's okay. It's not bad. It's 2-player split screen, and the frame rate does take a slight dip.
Yeah.
But overall, it's still fun. I would have preferred an online
There's the
cooperative
3
mode, but what are you going to do?
Now the 3 combos have dropped out. And the important thing here is you can see the score. I'm at like 178,000, coming on 200,000. This directly translates, into the main mode. So if you do really bad on these challenges, you're going to be sitting there killing guys when you get out for quite a while.
Quite a while. That's happened to me, actually. I'm
Yeah.
just like, man, I'm just stuck here forever.
Yeah, so I think we do pretty good overall in this one. Like the video you guys are seeing right now, so it's like 14, 15 minutes. But we did a little bit of cutting. But I mean, it's a pretty sizable game. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 or 6 different areas in the game, and a few stages in each. So it runs you a pretty decent amount of time. All right, I got another long combo. Man, I think things start to get a little more complicated. So, spinning rings. And we're gonna close it out in a second. But I mean, you get the idea of it. There's a lot of chances for big points here, and it does keep your scores, but unfortunately, no leaderboards or online or anything, so that's kind of too bad.
Yeah, that is too bad.
But yeah, we're gonna get out of man golf here, even though it's fun, like cracking zombies in the head, and move on to something else.
They actually pretty much deserve it.
So now we're in the graveyard. Here's an explosive guy that schools me.
You can see a bit of clipping too there, and that happens. It's pretty commonplace in this game.
Knock this bad boy. And up there at the top of those blocks are actually some, that's the meat. You throw the meat, and the zombies go crazy for it.
It's a variation on the dumpster.
Yeah. It's 2 for some reason hanging out up there.
Whoopsie. Bye-bye, head.
I love that one. For some reason, it's even better with you put the geisha doll head on the guy, or the pumpkin head.
Pumpkin or any of that
Oh,
stuff.
it's beautiful. Yeah. So I'm a fan of that one.
This is when Deathblade comes into town usually when you're being attacked like that.
Oh yeah, he'll come out and just rock you. So here's a torch. You can see some kind of. I love the lighting effect. The idea that
really well
it's
done.
pure white, but
Yeah.
it still looks really nice. So
Particle effects in this game are amazing. All around. See the blood too. It just goes to town.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we're going to get a quick look. If you look off to the left again, we'll see if we do any turn around here. But some of the guys that are impaled are actually still, there he is right there, still impaled on the ground, or on the S-spike. So we definitely keep track of that stuff. I'm ranking 1 because we already beat the game. But, and actually in the bottom left you see it says DW challenge down there. That stuff opens on your second playthrough of the level. So there's a specific challenge like we do it, we're ignoring it because we just want to show off the boss battle. But there are different challenges for each level once you beat it. So,
Boss battle.
boss time.
This happens in every level. You just walk up, hit this thing, and then you're off.
So normally the announcers here would be, saying stuff,
Riffing.
talking about Jack and how he's going to get his ass kicked.
No, we're talking about their cheating ex-wives.
Yep.
That's what they do.
Yeah, they're pretty money. I love, I've actually, it's kind of a random tangent, but I've actually played this game and turned down everything but the announcers, and I've actually played it and turned down everything but the music.
Yeah.
Because every facet of it's really cool. So sometimes when you're playing it all stacked together, you're just like, I just want to listen to tunes and kick some ass.
Well, I just finished doing the video review today, and it's rare that I actually dedicate a section to music and commentary.
Right, within the video review.
Yeah, it's just so good,
So we got these crazy wolf guys. Honestly, in my opinion, I think this boss battle isn't as good as a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, it's not. It's one of
but
the
with that
weaker in
being
the game.
said, it's still pretty cool. So we're going to show off a couple minutes of it here.
And it's more cinematic, even not being one of the most in the game, than most games you're going to play anywhere. It's like these guys are so good, they put it all together.
Yeah, I love kind of this wolf circling. And I can only imagine this mode on hard mode.
Oh, man.
Or this
Yeah,
boss battle.
you should just know, we're not playing on hard right here. This
No.
is normal. So
No,
if you're
no.
playing on hard, you would see about 100 more deaths by now.
Yeah.
Ours.
So I've got 3 lives down the bottom right. I'm still getting hurt. I think at some point I might get killed here. But I've got 3 lives on hard mode. You don't even get that. So you just go through.
the one.
Yeah, anytime you get
And
hit.
each hit you take takes off about, I would say 60%. No, maybe not that much.
Not that
30%
much.
damage.
About 30%.
Yeah.
This area, this thing's supposed to drop down on this guy, but it might be disabled from the boss. So, yeah, it's alright. We're moving. So we're chasing down the guy. You can see the bosses show up as yellow on the bottom on the mini map there.
Bit of a camera problem.
Yeah, a little bit. And this is another one of those areas where this guy's going to circle around me a lot, and I wish locking onto somebody was just a button.
Well, it is, but you have to hold it. That's the problem.
Right, you have to hold it down. So, sometimes you go to lock on somebody like there and grab him.
You know what I really wish is that they used maybe either the D-pad or even the plus and down buttons for a rotational camera manual.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I think that would have really helped in this game.
Do you think it's ever worth it for, okay, we're finishing off the boss battle. Do you think it's ever worth it for a game to use IR to try and do camera lock? To point at a guy and lock on that way?
I mean, certainly wouldn't have worked in this game because you're doing just too
So
much.
many gestures. So here's the final, every boss battle kind of ends with a big clash. So this guy's, calling these guys and dashing them. And you kind of dispatch them with the chainsaw.
The game's really good about recognizing your gestures.
Oh, yeah.
You can just loosely make them, and it's good. You don't need to be perfect.
No. Just cut in half, but yeah. Blood on the camera.
I love that character, though. Just cool.
Yeah. So usually I end with something extremely over the top. I wouldn't say this one fits in that category, though.
No, this is not nearly as bad as some of the stuff in this game, but this is...
Yeah, hitting him in the head probably, 30 times.
No, but it's still, it's ridiculous by
Totally.
most games, but compared to what you see in this game, this is nothing.
Yeah. So here you're supposed to finish when he lands on the ground. Somebody attack him. Here we go.
chained up. Not good.
And as far as how long these things usually go, this one is a bit more drawn out than some of the other ones. If you are over in a few seconds,
You do.
Jack goes to town on this one.
But I was expecting something like he was going to just do something in here, and that doesn't happen.
Right.
Just like, later, man.
Exactly.
And that's the end.
That's going to conclude it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And, we got the review coming up in just a couple short days.